There is a saying, when you go to the market, it too cost, it too cost. That is when you are negotiating with the seller and you are actually telling the seller it's too expensive. And the essence of that is for the seller to actually probably reduce the price of the goods and you have a fair price. And that is what is actually happening currently right now in the dating market. Like, dating is actually costly right now. It will cost you your resources. And when I mean your resources, I mean like your time, your energy, your funds, your peace of mind. It will cost you a lot. And looking at it, I'd rather just be alone than with a girl right now. And before you guys will start saying a lot of things, let me make this clear. I'm not saying that you should avoid women. There is a phase in your life as a man you would get to, because currently right now I'm in a phase where it's not necessary. But honestly, if you get to that phase where you had enough women and now is the time to really build, or now is just the time to really kickstart your self-improvement journey, or the time for you to soul search, the time for you to find God, then you know this video is actually for you. You just have to let go of women for now, because at the end of the day you need to have something on ground. You need to be building something as a man, something that will make you relevant in life before you even kick the bucket. Because as your old age, you need resources to be able to live the lifestyle you want to live. Because a man who doesn't have value is worthless in the eyes of society. Even though you might have character and be a patriotic man and a man of his words, people really don't give an F at the end of the day. What people like or prefer will be someone who is resourceful. And that is why personally I'm in that phase where women are not that important to me right now. They are not. And once you are probably, let's say, above 30, you should be building stuff. And people's timing will be different. This is no pressure. Some people might be in their early 20s. They've had their own fair share of women, and that's the time for them to build. So you have to understand that there's a phase in a man's life, in everybody's life in particular. But when you get to that phase, you have to start building. You have to start building. You have to start building. Women is not the prize. Women are not the prize. Let me put it that way, in a better word. Women are not the prize. The man is meant to be of value continuously. And it pains me that the dating scene is just skewed in a way that we are not meant to win. We are not even meant to even have the upper hand in any single way. It is designed that men would lose. And that's what aches my heart the most. And that's why you see a lot of men, they don't have any form of interest when it comes to relationships or dating anymore. Men are beginning to just give up on it, on the idea. Even marriage, men don't even want to get married anymore. And I think I'm becoming or getting closer to that camp of men who are like totally done with marriage. When you look at the number and the high rate of divorce and the infidelity as well, at some point every man has been cheated on. At some point. And this is not to say men don't cheat. We do as well. But when it comes to smashing or sex, at the end of the day, women are the gatekeepers. And that's why they are held more accountable in that regard compared to men, if you should look at it that way. And that's why the level of infidelity I see these days is so astonishing that most times I'm like, damn. I now understand. I can see a female's true nature, especially when she doesn't have boundaries. When she's let loose, she will do crazy things beyond your mind, your imagination, and then you start to wonder and start to reflect and ponder, like, should I really engage with such an entity that can be so wild when there are no boundaries? Yes, you can say it's a human condition as well, but it scares the hell out of someone like me, who on a constant daily basis I observe and I see a lot of things, because I'm so much about I won't lie, the purity, chastity, fidelity, loyalty. I'm all about that in a lot of ways, but at the same time you see what's going on and you're like, nah, I don't think it's worth me buying a ring to give someone and say, okay, I want to elevate you now to probably a wife status, when you know that there are other ways you can go about to actually preserve your peace of mind as a man. It's just the fact that the infidelity just makes me go crazy, like makes me go mad. And that's one of the main reasons why at times I'm like, nah, I'm done. I'd rather just be alone than be with a girl right now. I'm done, honestly. Maybe, God willing, we have abundance of wealth. Definitely. I love women and I'll have a lot of women, but at the same time my soul won't be attached to any, in the sense of, when you talk about secularity, when you talk about the secular form of love, my soul won't be attached. I will just love a woman purely from the perspective of God, agape. I'll say agape love. I will love a woman from that aspect. But when it comes to the lustful, romantic, nah, I would engage in a lot of levels, but I won't sink my feet deep into it, because at the end of the day you can get yourself hurt and burnt in the process of loving a woman in that manner. So God will just guide us through this mess that we are in right now, because it's a mess, a serious pandemic. Yet cheating is like a normal thing. It's a norm. I can't even just sleep well because I know what women can do when there are no boundaries, and that freaks me out. So guys, it's just painful that we are in this era where social media has made things worse for the average man like me and you, and made things worse for us. But we can't sit on the sidelines, and we don't want to engage the game. That's the truth. We are not engaging the game. We don't want to play at all. We refuse to play because we know it's a losing game. We refuse to engage with it. That's why we want to be on our own for our peace of mind. So guys, we'll see in the next video, and we have some more. Thank you so much for your time, and have a great day, and stay blessed. Bye guys.